Today, my topic will be focused on the bodily desires. Most of the time, we human are slaves of our desires. Most of the time. And in that, the desires become so much on focus in our mind that even if we want to control our mind for certain desires to be fulfilled, but all the energy of the mind and the body is focused on that desire. And it starts dominating your body. That is called as a bodily desire. These kind of things, when takes place in a person, is when the mind is not that good in capacity of thinking, in capacity of reasoning. So the focus all goes on the desire that you have in your mind. Suppose you love many cars. We also love. And want to buy a Mercedes, which is very expensive, or any other very expensive car. But at the moment, you are not earning that good in that present salary. You can buy a normal car of less budget. But the focus of energy is so much on the desire that a person goes ahead and buy. Take a heavy loan against it and then think, okay, I have the capacity, I will do 2 jobs, earn more, and I'll give back the loan that I've taken from the bank to buy that car. Therefore, it could be a house also, big luxurious house, which is not in your budget at the moment, but then you go ahead and buy it. Because you think you are young and you have a capacity, you can earn more. So therefore, you start earning more, doing more work so that you can give back the loan. Whereas, if you have thought, I'll do more work, put in more hours, maybe do 2 jobs, and you have purchased it. What are you doing? Your desire is fulfilled. But once the desire is fulfilled, it's over. The pleasure is gone. The pleasure was very momentary. For that pleasure, now you are working so hard. In both, suppose you're doing 2 jobs, on both the placing, you just park your car somewhere, go and do your work. And then again sit in that, come back tired. What happens is that you are taking away the pleasures of your body. More work, more strain, more fatigued a person becomes. So the desire is giving you a bodily pain. So it is much better to desire for less for the moment. And then when you have earned enough to fulfill the desire that you really wanted, then very easily you can do it. Very easily you can buy it with less of an effort. So when desire is too much and it overtakes your consciousness, then it is disastrous because the thinking power of a person is distracted. A second kind of desire is when a person is sensible, grounded, and there are desires which the soul wants. These kind of desires are of different kind. Suppose a person is very well educated and he gets a very good job, good salary, high promotion chances, and a lot of time person has to give for that job. Then on the other hand, this job is on platter. On the other platter, there is another opportunity which gives you the opportunity to open an institution, educational institution maybe, or any other. And then you think, I have the potential, I can be a good administrator, and if I open this institution and put my potentials in that, plenty of children will be studying in that, well-educated children will come out of that institution, and that will be forever. Every year new students will come, educated ones will go for higher education to other places. That kind of satisfaction, and still you are getting good money in that also. In both the places, the good money is there. In the first one, it was only for self-position, self-higher position, self-growth. In this, you are growing the potential and with the others also. Plenty of teachers will be there, they will get jobs. Men will get the workers will get their jobs, the cleaners, the bus drivers, plenty of them. There are so many workers will get a job in that institution. The money will come through the students. They will study there. How many people will get a livelihood by your potential? Because you had the potential to open an institute. So it was offered to you. And if you have opted for this kind of work, then this is a desire of soul, where you have thought for others also. Your potential is used, your hard work is there, all your mind, your good brain you are using, and you are creating plenty of jobs for plenty of people, educating the society, the young children. This is called a soul desire. The third kind of desire is chasing. Some people have a desire to just chase. Every one of us have different kind of potential and different kind of gifts which we possess, and slowly we come out of it. Suppose a person is doing a particular kind of work. Some people think, oh, I can do also the same thing. Suppose a person is doing the traveling work and he is doing very well because person has learnt it. If they are taking certain kind of educational groups or trekking groups or whatever through their company, they have been to those places, they have seen the topography of that place, what all they can educate if the school group comes. They hire people who know about the flora and fauna, who gives the educational lectures on that. The bird watching, the bird watchers are hired who will tell about each bird, what they do, when they make their nest, what is, when they come, when they migrate away, what all places are there, what kind of food is there in that place, in particular place, which they would want the group to taste and have a meal once in a while for food of that kind, of that place. How they live, what is their way of living, what jewelry they wear, what clothes they wear, what kind of craft they have. That all education is given to the group children when they bring, or even to the other people. Some come for mountains trekking. So the people who are arranging that kind of tours for them, they first know everything about each and every mountain they will be going. What are they going to stay, in which place, what is the climatic condition, what they should have with them, and medically, fitness, everything is chalked out in that. I know it so well because this is one of the part of work, the ecotourism, which is done through the company of my son. But a person who's watching will say, oh, I have been to so many places. I've also gone vacating all these places or gone for vacations. I can take also. Without knowing, without planning the nitty-gritty of the things they want to do. But they will never be able to do. They will be a failure in the first place only. This is known as chasing the desire. Sometimes they will find people who are doing some plantations. Those who are doing correctly, they will have farmlands where they plant the saplings, and then they hire people, and the saplings are taken care of, and then the plants are transplanted into the fields and they grow up. From there, people come and buy if they want to make their organic farms or apple farm or mango farm, whatever. But some would just watch plantation. Okay, I too will do this. Take plants from here and there, put it in a plastic container, and then just give it away to people. Oh, I'm doing plantation work. You never even go back and see where they have thrown it. That is chasing. Your desires should be very original. I know. Right from the beginning, I had an interest of reading a lot, watching various programs, watching many preachers, good thoughts of every religion, following many good scriptures, plus reading a lot, finding so many things. And then in the journey of your life, you have experience also. Therefore, with the experience of watching, with the experience of reading, with the experience of others that you have seen and read and heard, and your own experience, you start writing, because that is a gift God has given you to write your thoughts. Because the gift was there with you, so you were interested in all these things only. You were not watching the programs that we have, which are not very educative also, and some serials which are such waste of time. I don't even know what are serials are going, because I never see them. You may be watching, I watch a lot of travel programs and see how the foods of different places in the world, what is their jewelry, what is the clothes they wear, how they cook certain things. I learn them. Many times I cook the same kind of what I just noted down, how I saw it being made. So when you have that kind of experience, then because you had it in you, the gift, the wisdom to write, the wisdom to understand, keep it in your mind, and then you write. When you write, you speak, because that is what you have written. If the topic that I am talking about, desire, is what I have written myself, so it is easy for me to just narrate it without even reading from anywhere. Sometimes I just write 2 lines, 3 lines as a heading, and then speak on it. Because that was your gift given to you, that kind of interest by God. But some may feel, okay, I can do the same. They don't even know what they want to write, which field they should pick up to write on. Nothing. But they want to be a writer. So this is called chasing your desires. Whereas, if you find within your own self, you will find your original desire. And in that original desire, when you work it out, it will be wonderful. You will do great in that. This is called as having your original desire to come out. The lastly I will talk about is desire that could bring just a change inside of you. Sometimes you see that people are so addicted to relationships. They get into a relationship, when it doesn't work out, they break up. Immediately they search for another relationship without even thinking twice what they have gone through before. So they don't give their mind a peaceful time to think over it. Another relationship also goes bad. More depression enters into them. Sometimes they fall sick. Their mental work is not there. The work is affecting them. The job is affecting them. The house is being affected by that one or two relationships that they are going after. Some people who are intelligent, they change their desire. That is when intelligence works. Change your desire. Stop from running after relationships. Okay, suppose a person says, I'm going to make a lot of money. I'm going to do a lot of work now. Put my efforts, my energy and mind and everything in the work. Earn a lot of money. Okay, go ahead, earn a lot of money. That is so good. Your attention, your energy, everything goes into it and you earn a lot of money. Now again you have a choice. What you want to do. You can just please yourself, buy oversized house, luxurious things, foreign luxurious vacations, staying in the most expensive hotels, buying, some foolish buying, or other side, you may think over it. Okay, I have earned a lot of money, I will fulfill a certain desire, but less I will do. I will do something else also. Let me do something for the society. There are so many things one can do. Giving to the society and making a change for the betterment of the society one can do. There again you will earn good money. It's not that you are not earning, only investing. No, you earn also. Suppose you open a institution. Suppose you open some skill classes like carpet making people, like girls tailoring school. There are plenty of people who are very old and they need some care. So you hire somebody who can arrange for care for the old, and then you can do verification and everything and give these people some job to earn by caring for the old people. If their family is busy working and old people are left all alone in the house and they are sick. It is such a need these days for such things. If you open all these kind of centers, you are earning also. Because whomsoever you are hiring, whomsoever is learning the skills from the institutions that you have opened, you are earning money, good money. So the desire to earn money also is there, but with a change. You're changing for the betterment of the society also, and using your money and getting it back in return. And secondly, all the good desires that you had about making a better house, bigger cars, expensive things, that also you can do. So desires are to be controlled by you yourself, rather than be a slave of your desires. And then put yourself into bad health or into something which will just harm you, your family's life, or other things. You will lose the charm in your life. You will lose the goodness that is there inside of you by chasing or by having desires only for yourself. And some people I know, they are so good into it that they do good work besides doing good for themselves also. And I always feel very proud of them. I too learn from them. So these kind of things if people do, the desires are to be controlled, and how you change also your desire with your circumstances if you want to, or just focus on your desire and go ahead and do rationally things and that put yourself and your body into trouble. So these are 5 kind of bodily desires which I thought I will share with you all. I hope you like what I speak about the bodily desires. There are many more topics that I have in mind, and I'll slowly keep writing about them and I'll keep sharing. Do like, subscribe and share my channel, Words of Wisdom Decoded by Anita Binepal. I live in the hills of Himalayas where the cold has already started off, so our woolens and our shawls have come out. Morning hours it is raining heavily, so I'm making it today in the night. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Anita Binepal from Mussoorie. God bless you all and good night from my side.